Welcome back, everybody. We are here at G Standard Gym once again here in Tacoma, Washington, the Pacific Northwest of Mecca of bodybuilding. I almost got that wrong. We're going to do deadlifts today. That's how we're going to start out. Today is back day and then chest day later on. I wanted to feature a really nice gift that I received from our friends over at Super Training Gym from Mark Smelly Bell and Chris Bell. Chris Bell is actually the one that gave these to me, and I'm extremely grateful, and we're going to put these to use today on the one and only Stan Efforting, the Rhino platform. So I actually did this custom platform like as a memorial. Basically, I know Stan's not dead yet. I'm just kidding. Love you. But Stan here pulling a world record at 8:36. And I'll tell you, it's extremely motivating to look down and see your mentor pulling a shitload of weight, which is what we're going to try to do with good form today. I'm going to slap these on here in just a second. We'll get started, so follow along, guys. Feels good. Depending upon how this feels, I'll probably limit myself to 4 to 6 reps here either before I move up. Nice. Got 8 there, we're sliding off. Two for the Gipper. These sleeves are the business. I like them. No, I don't want to fuck with it. Listen, guys, as we just saw a moment ago, that failed attempt at 6th place, that's no joke, man. You guys got to listen to your body. If you feel what I felt, and I know better, is if this is the bottom of your butt down here, these are your shoulders. When you sit down in here into the deadlift pocket and you go to stand up, if your hips come up or your butt comes up faster than your shoulders, you need to set it down. If you feel those hips come up right away, set it down. You're gonna end up using your low back and very easily blow a disc out or pull something. So what I did was, as soon as I started to pull, I felt my hips kick up before my shoulders. I knew I was in trouble automatically, so I got rid of it. No need to push through that, especially not on camera. Especially not on camera. But I want you guys to see that it's okay to fail. You know, get in where you fit in, guys. Don't try to lift outside your pay grade. That's called ego lifting. Now we're gonna move on to really focusing on the lats themselves. We'll start right here at this station of my brand new 8 stack from Arsenal. Andrew Hall at Arsenal Strength was nice enough to give us a 6-inch elevation extension here with this bar, because I'm tall and I always bottom out on all the other ones in all the corpo gyms. And here at G Standard, it's got to be G Standard approved. So we got a 300-pound stack custom on there instead of the 250. Now I'll walk you through this, guys. I want you guys to get a nice full extension. Let the shoulders relax, let the lats pull and stretch. I actually, between this exercise and one other about the lat stretching, I got that tip from a guy named Dave Johnson back in the day over on 19th and Mildred, back when it was Gold's Gym, when I was about 18 years old. He had one of the freakiest upper bodies I'd ever seen in my life. And he told me that the stretch was as important as the squeeze. Here we go. Really, when you're training lats, you really do want to just focus on more so pulling from the elbow, if that makes sense, instead of gripping with the forearm and trying to pull with the bicep and foreflexor. So when you stretch, everything's kind of a, you know, stretch Armstrong. You just want to let everything go, shoulders relax. Then when you pull down, pull with your elbows, retract the scapula, and try to squeeze it all the way down to the insertion in the low back. And take your time. Remember, the eccentric movement, or the lengthening of the muscle, in this case, would be on the way up. That's the eccentric, or the lengthening of the muscle. That's when you're actually doing the most damage and most breakdown, in a good way, to the muscle tissue in the lats. So the concentric would be on the way down when we squeeze or contract, hence the word concentric. So when we're squeezing down on the bottom, you want to lift the chest, pull the chest through, and squeeze the lats back there. Try to touch your elbows, metaphorically speaking. Touch the elbows and squeeze and retract the scapula. Let's get her on to round 2. We're going to bump the weight up by 50 pounds. From here, I think we'll move on to some low rows, and I'm gonna do an underhand grip with a cambered bar. I'll show you guys what that looks like. I can actually grip this better underhanded without the grip, so that's what we'll do. Shows are won from the what, Glenn? From the back, baby. Let's do this. Come on. Yep. Yeah. 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 Ah. Oh, God. For all you guys that are watching thickness days, like deadlifts, heavy rows, heavy T-bar row, you know, half rack deads, what have you. And then when I do, you know, width day, it's a lot of overhead pulling, you know, whether it's a wide grip lat pull down or a narrow grip underhand pull down, or, you know, just using a lot of different angles and variations to hit every part of the lat. But that thickness really comes from the deadlifts and the bent rows. Three good working sets on there, that's good. Pretty smoked. We'll do an isolation movement to finish. I'll show you guys. One of my favorite movements here coming up. Like I said earlier, straight arm pullover. Eliminates the biceps and the foreflexor. And it focuses and isolates the lats. I'll show you what that looks like. I think you guys have heard me preach this in my past few videos about keeping your joints in line. And what I mean by that is all these arms are levers, man. And they work this way, or this way, or this way. And we want to keep them in that straight motion. So if I close my grip here, I'm truncating the movement. I can't squeeze properly. But if I open it up to where I'm free, here I can squeeze exponentially all the way back until my lats are maxed out contraction. So I'm gonna keep my joints in line by using this knock bar. first set. We'll take the weight up. Continue the punishment. Ah, damn. There we go. I think I can afford one more in the bank, but I do not close that angle at all. I keep it rigid, and I just use my lats only to move the weight. If your triceps are fried at the end of doing this, then you're bending your elbow too much, and you're essentially doing a tricep, extension at the same time. So try to keep your arm almost locked, but fixed, frozen. On the concentric, 4-set chest through. That'll help overemphasize the squeeze in the lats. Here we go. Last one of the day. Let's make it count. Come on. Yeah! Okay. That was it. Hey guys, that was back thickness day with deadlifts as a kickoff. Hope you guys learned something. If I didn't cover something in this video, there's a comment box below. All you YouTubers, go on down there, put your questions in, your comments, keep it positive. I don't allow negative, and I will do my best to get back to you ASAP. So once again, Gabe Moen here at G Standard Gym, Tacoma, Washington, signing off for back day. We'll see you guys tonight for chest. Peace.